As you might know, I went to Portland about a month ago to visit my sister Taylor. Being that Hispanic Heritage Month starts tomorrow, now is the perfect time to share what we discovered as we searched for Latinx-owned restaurants around Portland. Last year when I visited my sister, we went looking for 5 POC-owned coffee shops. POC, if you don't already know, stands for People of Color. I think it's very important to raise up the minority community and be supportive of each other. So I'm very happy to share our findings for this year. Not in any particular order, we went to the Portland Mercado, which was not only very colorful, but the market there had Mexican candies, fresh tortillas, and many other ingredients necessary for authentic dishes to be made at home. What sucked was that we had to choose between so many food trucks with different cuisines ranging from Peruvian to Colombian and Argentinian. Like, I would have much rather have had all of them. But we had to choose, and we finally settled on a few Cuban sandwiches from one truck and a couple of horchatas from another. I expect that every following trip we make to the Portland Mercado we'll be eating at a different food truck, even though every bite of our sandwiches was increasingly transcendent and
worth the wait.
If I had anything to recommend for visiting the Portland Mercado, it would be to go with someone who doesn't mind sharing food. I was really happy to be able to go with my sister because we were very comfortable with sharing bites of each other's sandwiches. And thank goodness for that. Am I right? The next place we went to was Los Puñales. While there are a ton of things to like about the Hispanic culture, one of my favorite is all of the colors, found not only in clothing, but in decor and papel picado. It literally might be my favorite thing, as you can probably tell because I couldn't stop taking pictures and videos of them. They're just so festive. I love it. Taylor and I had a couple of their delicious tacos and horchata and a cucumber, lime, and peppermint agua fresca. But they also have quite an extensive menu if you're not feeling tacos for one reason or another, and again with the sharing.
Want a bite of these? Want a bite of these? How's one missing? I'm proud of it.
As for me, not a lot has changed from when I was a kid not liking certain foods. Like my dad, I'm not a fan of raw onions, so I very carefully pick them out of my food, no matter how small they are. But at the end of the day, we enjoyed all of the mouth-watering flavors in each of the tacos that can be found at Los Puñales. There were some serious buenas vibras at this restaurant with the colors, beautiful art, and the tribute to Selena. This wasn't our first time at Los Puñales, and it certainly won't be our last. If you're curious, all of the Instagram links to these restaurants can be found in the description below if you want to check them out or support them by eating their delicious food if you're ever in the Portland area. Our last find and recommendation was Mis Tacones, which translates to my high heels. Taylor immediately recommended this one as soon as she found out my idea for this video. She's been following their Instagram account since before they put up the restaurant sign. The owners, Polo and Carlos, are doing a ton of good in Portland, including feeding some of the trans POC community. And I was lucky enough to talk to them a little bit about their inspiration.
A really good friend of ours has a food business, and we were really inspired by what she was doing. She was providing free meals to trans POC people from the community there. My background is in HIV and social work, and I worked in sexual health for a very long time, so just advocacy work within like queer communities. So that really inspired me to do that here. Because I feel like, as a business owner, I still kind of like to use that platform to give back to the community as much as possible. So like, we were inspired by her, by Cell Phone, in doing that, so we wanted to do that as well here, provide that here in Portland.
I've always had this passion for like food and for cooking. It's always been a dream of mine to have a restaurant, never knowing how I would actually like execute that and stuff. But like, when we moved up to Portland, we were trying to like build community and start something, and like the main thing that kept coming up was like, well, let's make tacos.
I miss that energy that I would get in East LA or in Baja California, the taquerias, like walking up and the tacos, esquite de elotes, like the street dogs, like I really miss that. Yeah. So Abram and I really wanted to bring that here.
Oh no.
don't want to come here all the time.
If you know a Latinx owned restaurant in Portland or really anywhere, let me know in the comments below because I'd love to check them out next. Gracias a ti por mirar este video y nos vemos en el próximo. Chao.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Thank you.
It's disgusting.